Hey love, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on a ponytail by Irresistible Me. I had this for a minute and I really was not sure what to do with it because it's not particularly exact match to my hair color. I picked the chocolate color, which I thought was more or less like a dark brown or medium brown, so I should have went a little darker. And plus it's very silky straight, so I'm going to try my best to maneuver around this. So excuse the way I sound, I am really not feeling that great. So I went ahead and washed my hair prior to this video so it looks really crazy and just curly. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flat iron it. I'm using the Irresistible Me Diamond flat iron today. This is the one that I use like all the time on my hair, on my wig hair, so it gets hot super fast within seconds. Temperature controls inside, and you can also tell from the outside. You'll see like the green barrel light up. So you'll see like the LED display right here. This goes, I think it's either 430 or 450 degrees. I believe it's 450 degrees if I'm correct, or 430. First things first, your extensions always come in a package like this. There are two sides. This is basically the tester side to see if this is your actual color match or if you like the texture. There'll be like a sample portion in here where you can go ahead and open. Once you open this side, there is a seal, which means it's non-returnable. So try to avoid opening this portion first, so that way if it doesn't match here, you can go ahead and return it for a different color or your money back as well. So the ponytail looks exactly like this. It's really easy to put on, and like I said, this is the chocolate color, so it's not an exact match to my hair, but I think once I brush it into a style, you probably won't notice it as much. There is a comb in the back, so basically you're just attaching this to your own natural ponytail and a ribbon to tie around it, and if you want to put it in a bowl or what have you, you can do so. So yes, this is the actual full ponytail. I think this is like 18 inches if I can remember correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and straighten my hair. Okay ladies, so now it's time to straighten my hair out. I'm going to go ahead and part it in half, and I did allow it to air dry because I really don't like to blow dry my hair. It's just too much for me. So air drying is something simple. It takes about a couple hours. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair out and just part it in sections. Nothing fancy when it comes to parting. I just need to section it by section. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Irresistible Me Diamond Flat Iron, which is super easy to use. It gets hot really fast, and it takes like 1 or 2 pass-throughs depending on your hair texture. So I do like to use a comb with that because that will make it a lot faster, the whole entire process a lot faster. Plus my hair will be silky straight. So as you can see, my hair is a little thin, so that is the reason why I like to wear any type of hair extensions, clip-ins or ponytails, just to give me more volume to my hair. I'm just going to go ahead back and forth and flat iron my hair. With this actual flat iron, it does not take long at all, but it also depends on how much hair you have. But I do believe that the process with this flat iron is really quick. I did use this on my eldest daughter's hair, and she has a lot of hair. It is coarse hair and it's a lot of it, and her entire flat ironing process, now mind you, she is natural, it took no time, about 30 minutes. She was super surprised, and so was I. Normally it'll take me about an hour to an hour and a half to flat iron it. So I highly suggest getting the Diamond Flat Iron. It's really affordable, and there's also tons of coupon codes and discounts that you can get with Irresistible Me. So I'm just going to continue flat ironing my hair out. I did put it heat protectant on my hair prior to spraying it. Once my hair was washed and dampened, I did use my Cream of Nature Moroccan heat protectant, so that is why my hair has a sheen. And I'm going to go ahead and do this last piece on camera for you girls, and you guys know the rest. Just a little flat ironing, and I'm going to finish the rest off camera. And before I do that, I'm just going to brush it in. I love this brush by Eco Tools. It is like the best. Now once I finish flat ironing my hair and straighten it out, this is another one of my favorite brushes. As you can see, it got it really straight. Like I said, this is a great flat iron. What you're going to need is some brushes, some hair glaze if you choose to, as well as another type of hairbrush. I like to use kind of like a paddle brush. This, like I said, is from Eco Tools, and it's kind of a paddle and a bristle brush in one, but it does give your hair plenty of volume. You can pick this up at like your local drugstores or one of the huge box stores like Target or Walmart or Kmart. I'm going to go ahead and brush that into a ponytail. Depending on how high you want your ponytail, what your preference is, just make sure you brush it neatly.
Now, being that my edges are thin, my hair is thin, I'm going to use my Topic hair building fibers. This stuff is awesome. I use this to fill in all or any missing gaps in my hair. This is great for thin edges as well as balding spots, and you can pick this stuff from either Sally's Beauty Supply, Target, and there's probably other places too, but the color that I have is dark brown. You want to go ahead and brush that in. I like to use hairspray along with that because my hair does catch a lot of flyaways. So as I'm perfecting my ponytail with some Topic and hair glaze, I do spray some hairspray into it just to kind of like harden it down a little bit so that way I can achieve a smooth finish. So I am using my Even New York 24-hour Hold Extreme hair glaze, which I highly recommend, and a teasing brush. I just like this teasing brush because it's thick and it really does give like a really great, nice, neat ponytail. And I got this from Sally's as well. So now that I have achieved the length, or actually the neatness of my ponytail, I'm going to take my elastic band and I want it in the middle. I really didn't want it too high, and yeah, so basically that's it for doing a ponytail. Now we'll spray some more of my Topic. This is a dry spray. It looks just like little tiny hair fibers, so it's nothing too fancy. And as you see, my hair is sleek, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that comb that's in this faux pony and I'm going to place that right above my own ponytail like so, and kind of like bend it down a little bit and start wrapping the ribbon over and over until there's no more ribbon left, and then I'm going to tighten it at the end. This system is really good. If you don't want the ribbon to show, you can go ahead and use like a scrunchie, or you can take some of the hair and tie it around. But for the video tutorial, I'm not really concerned about the actual hair tie. So I'm going to go ahead, as you see, the hair is silky straight, and I wanted it to have a little bit of body just so it'll look a lot more realistic on myself. But this is like a super long ponytail, and the color is a little bit different from my own hair. Not that noticeable, but to me it is noticeable. So what I'm going to do to make it less noticeable, y'all, is I'm going to be using my 8-in-1 curling wand system by Irresistible Me, which is the sapphire system. Or the sapphire, yeah, the sapphire system. I love this system. It comes with 8 interchangeable wands. It does come with a glove for protection. It also has a nice faux leather carrying case, as well as like a little stand you can place the curling wand on while it's hot. So yeah, the bubble wand is like one of my favorites because it gives these awesome, pretty beachy waves, and it's just really, really easy to use. So I love to use this curling wand in like a lot of my hair tutorials or my wigs because it just makes it look so full and voluptuous, and plus you can just get a lot of different styles with this particular curling wand system. So if you're looking for a great curling wand system, then I would highly suggest the sapphire. I do have another one which is a 4-in-1, and I used to use that religiously, but this one right here is my holy grail because, like I said, there's so many different options to choose from. There are 8 different wands, 8 interchangeable wands, and it just heats up really fast. So this one has become one of my favorites.
So I actually love this curling wand. This is the bubble wand that I like to use a lot. I use it like on all of my hair. So what I went ahead and did is I just did the whole entire ponytail. That way it'll make it appear a lot thicker and fuller, as well as it'll make it blend into my hair a lot easier. Being that the color wasn't an exact match and the hair texture is super silky next to my own texture, I wanted to kind of like make it look a little bit more coarser and fuller. So that is what I went ahead and did, which helped it out a lot. So you can't really see the color difference, as well as it just looks a lot more natural opposed to it just being silky straight. This hair is super easy to curl. I love the extension clip-ins that I wear like all the time. Those are the only extension clip-ins that I'll wear. I have many other brands, but I like the Irresistible Me ones the best. So those are my favorite. But there is kind of like a flap, and I'm not really sure if that's what you want to call it, but to me it feels like a flap right about through here from where the comb starts and right here where it actually spreads the hair out, and it kind of overlays on top of your own ponytail, so that way while your ponytail is underneath, it's concealing it more, so it's not like flying all over the place. So this is like a super easy style for when it's hot out here in Arizona. I can't take the heat but for so long, so I try to stay cool as much as possible, and I do like to wear ponytails in the summertime. The only problem is my hair is not as thick as it used to be. So I'll post all the information below for this ponytail, as well as the styling tools that I used and the clip-ins. And on that note, you can check out their website. Let me know what you think. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you girls on my next video.